Make a joke about that.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name's Lauren, and that's Ian, and he's cleaning up.
And I didn't clean up my mess from last night.
He didn't clean. Put your weights away.
Put your weights away.
Rule.
Gym etiquette lesson number 1.
Excellent. Well, welcome
Hello.
to Recharge and Restore on this lovely. Is it Wednesday already?
It's Wednesday already.
Morning.
It is.
Wednesday morning.
I know. So in today's practice, we'll start slow, as usual, with our breath. Work on some feet, some head necks, and connect all those dots in between.
Let's start.
Cool. Hand belly, hand chest. Take a breath into the belly. Closing the mouth, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Repeat. Keep the chest calm or immovable and make the belly rise and fall. And which is which? Does it rise on an inhale? Yes. And then fall on that exhale. Shake it out. Now do the opposite. Hand to chest, belly. Now breathe up top. And then exhale. That could feel good too. But can we feel the chest rise here? Maybe 2 more breaths. Feel the chest and a calm belly. Shake it out. Now in 4-second intervals where we'll inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and also hold. In the belly, calm chest throughout. Prefer stance as you will. In 3 seconds, take your first breath in. 3, 2, we'll hold it for 4 seconds. Exhale. Hold. Brace. Inhale. Hold. Feel a shake. Exhale. Hold. Brace. Inhale. Hold. Shake. Exhale. Hold last time. Brace. Big strong inhale. Calm chest. Exhale. And shake. Calm chest, breathe in the belly, open up those spaces to support our spine. From here, let's get going right on those feet. For 5 in a row, take your heel off the ground and lightly step on it. 1 and 2 and switch that out. That's 3, 4. Get that heel pad excited. Feel your bum.
That's 5, you said.
5 and push it down. And push it down, and maybe you have to push
and
the other hip
more,
forward. And 3,
and 2,
and last one.
And 1.
There's the heel pad of that tripod for your foot. There's the big toe pad as well. Now for 5, big toe down, lightly to heavy. 1 and 2, and look for weight on, weight off, weight on, weight off. 2 more, weight on, weight off. Last one. And then switch to the other side, same thing. Big toe pad, press, release. Press, release.
My pinky's not touching.
Release. Pinky is not touching, at least not now. But again, both of those big toe knuckles, last one, good. And then lastly, lateral place of that foot. And this is where I feel that one on that lateral place, that infamous IT band. 2 more, and then switch. Keep your balance, Ian. You can see how that's like not a really supported foot, right? That's a lot of load on a little pinky. So if we connect those foot tripod places, now we have a super stable base of support at the foot. Wake that up and let's get right into our heel toe walk now.
Heel, 1 foot comes forward. Don't come too far, almost in line with your big toe. Heel strike, let's just link all those. Place the lateral border of the foot down. Baby toe, articulate to big toe. Gently bend off the back foot, bending toes, pointing, heel, articulate through the lateral aspects of the foot to biggie, bend, heel, 2 more. Take your time, 1 toe at a time. Remember to bend those back toes. Last set, heel, articulate through, and shake it out.
And it's nice to play the piano with our feet. It's also nice to be able to grip onto those pair of socks. You don't have to bend over and pick them up. So you have socks on the floor. There's 100, just like at my house when I leave them all over the place. I'm sorry.
All over the place.
And here, we're going to pick them up 2 each side. There's 4 socks. Let's go. There's a sock right over there. And with your foot, pick it up and try to balance. And can you touch that hand? And then shake that. Same thing other side. Oh, there's a sock over there. We're going to grab it up, pick it up, test your balance, touch your foot. 1 more time each side. Reach somewhere, grab, make fists with your foot, and then got that pair of socks too. Oh, and that other one's out there, grab on, pick up, and then throw that away.
Head, neck. Forget about your feet for a second. Put them under you. Stand tall. Pull those blades back. Brace those abs. I want you to gently tuck your chin towards your chest. Take your chin, scrape it along the collarbone towards an armpit. Now from there, without moving your shoulders, only moving your head, you're going to start drawing your nose up towards the ceiling to complete a circle. So now you're up looking at the ceiling. You'll continue that circle over the other side with your nose, which will bring you back chin towards armpit, and then chin scrapes the collarbone to center. Once you get to center, make sure you're still square forward. Do the same thing the other way. Chin comes down, scrapes collarbone the other direction. Chin starts to scrape towards the ceiling, all the way above your head ceiling. To new side, don't twist. Pull that nose down towards the armpit. Chin scrapes collarbone. Back to center. Head pulls on straight. Whew. Let's do 1 more there. I want to do a little lateral flexion. Ear to shoulder. And reaching that other arm down and away from you. You can even add a little rotation if you'd like. And then pull your head back up tall. Same thing other side. Ear to shoulder. Try to externally rotate. Show me that humerus or that blood donation. And center. 1 last time. Ear to shoulder. Turn that arm away. No, you might feel lots of sensations down the front of your neck, through your bicep, maybe even into your elbow. That's normal.
But
back up
tingles,
tall.
no tingles.
Ear, no tingles. Ear to other shoulder. Open it up.
Sizzling energy.
And then pull that head back on straight. Back to our feet.
Top of the head to the tips of our toes. Later today, we hope to work on some single leg squats. For now, let's warm up those ankles with our Little Jane Fondue series. With your feet in parallel, gently at first with your full foot as the tripod, encourage those knees to go over the toes. Press knees over toes, as Lauren is always, stacking in that toaster, except little burnt edges on the knees there, and that's okay. Then from here, squeeze your buttocks, stand tall. Slowly, with your balance aid as you need, get up to the balls of feet. Can you look at them? Are they sickled like mine? Or are they pulled together in a straw like Lauren's are there? For 2 more seconds, hang on to that balance with your bum squeezed, and slowly return to the ground. This time, bend those knees, hang out, maybe do the twist, find center, and then from there, balance on the front of the toes. 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down. Do a little twist. And then same thing again. To the balance on the toes. Hang out in this little chair pose. Heels extend. Bum squeeze. And back up to those toes for the last time. Core brace, keeping the ribs connected to hips, fully extending those hips through, pulling together in a straw, and with straight knees and limiting the back bend, slow down. And shake it.
Just get in my groove there.
Getting in the groove.
Shoulders.
Shoulders.
Oh, I have something so fun for you, even Ian doesn't know.
Uh-oh.
Extend your arms out in front of you. I did this last night with somebody and they did it by accident. So good. Arms are out in front of you, palms facing each other, elbows straight. Take your blades and start drawing circles with them forwards. That means our blades go up, forwards are protract, down, retract back together. Up, forward, down, back, and up. Now let's reverse it. Backwards, down, forwards, up.
Choo-choo
Backwards,
train.
okay, down, forwards, up. So now link those. You have a smooth train going backwards here right now. Now change your train direction and go forwards. All right, no more choo-choos.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna make us do one each way.
Right, can one go forward? So start one arm forward. Now can the other arm go backwards? I'm trying to go forward on my right and backwards on my left. There we go. Now could you switch it? Go forwards on the other side. So surprisingly, I can do this, but I can't do it the other side.
Oh, arms are heavy.
And then pull your arms down.
Nice.
Crazy.
I like it.
Fun.
I like it. I love that. Last little heel toe walk today, connecting some dots, then we'll get to the floor. Heel strike in the front and push your hip forward with the leg that is in the back. Push all of your weight onto that heel. Then from here, as Lauren did earlier, articulate through the foot, push off the back foot. Extend your hip through on the other leg. Then push off the toe, pull through, heel strike. Now, my left leg is in front, so I'm going to push all of my weight, pushing through my hip of the leg in the back, articulating through the foot. Stand tall on that leg, bring the other one through, heel strike out front, push through the hip. And let's just do a couple more here and really concentrate on that hip extension through, heel strike out front, push off. Last one each. Heel strike, pushing through the back leg to transfer weight to the front, articulating the foot and pushing off the back. Last one here, heel strike, pinky side, press through, and finish tall.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, our spine. All right. Let's first get our spine doing what it does best, which is 6 different movements. Standing tall, flex or round forward on your spine. Pull your abs down and gently flex. I want you, while you're here, to think of where your blades are. Are they pulled and rounded forward like super hunchback? Don't be super hunchback, just be little hunchback. So keep those blades back. Now pull yourself up tall, keeping the blades where they are, and lift the chest. So now we're in spine extension. And we're trying to lift our heart, not back bend, but lift. One more time, flexion. Tuck your chin, pull yourself back down, keep your blades where they are, pull on your abs, squeeze your glutes. Now extension, stand up tall. Think about getting up and over. Watch your head isn't reaching too much, your chin's still tucked. And then pull yourself back on tall. Those are 2. Our next 2 are going to be rotation. Hips are forward. Let's all rotate to the right. Upper body rotates to the right. Push your right hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, try to rotate further. Right hip still pushes forward. Inhale. Exhale, try to rotate further. Push your right hip forward. Now pull yourself back to center. Or unrotate, because we're allowed to say that. Switch directions. Rotate to the left, push your left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, rotate further. Left hips forward, inhale. Exhale, rotate further. One more time. In, left hip pushes forward. Exhale, rotate. Pull yourself to center. We have 2 more moves left of the spine, and that's our flexion side to side. Standing tall, I want you to think not with your shoulders, but with your ribs. Lift up and over. I'm going to do a little side bend here. And then using these obliques, pull yourself back up tall. Lift up and over. And then this side's long, so crunch it to tall. One more time each way. Up and over. Shoulders are relaxed. Pull yourself back on straight. Last time. Up and over. And pull back to tall. Nice. Shake that out. 6 ways to move.
Love it.
I just might have to sneeze. You keep going.
Might have to sneeze. Look at the light, whatever we do that way. We're going to get to the floor. And again, we're going to use our hinge protocols to get to the floor. Let's practice our hinge for 5 repetitions and then walk out to a push-ups position. Standing tall, feet just outside of hips. Check your hip hinge.
It's going away soon.
I know, that street sweeper is not here for too much longer. Here we go. Chopping those hips. Press your bum back. Make sure the vertical shins are intact. My hamstrings feel like gardening or at least kettlebell swinging. Now from here, push your floor out and extend your hips through. That core brace, that core tension, glute hip extension. Repeat, a couple more. Hip hinge, push your butt back. Could it reach that wall, literally or figuratively behind you? You're pressing your hips back, maintaining the spine strong. Push the feet out, extending your hips. Cracking a walnut. A little quicker this time. Let's hinge. Let's push the hips back. Maybe your arms are on your shins like Lauren, or they're out back like me, like we're taking off for a ski jump. Then from here, we're going to extend those hips, pushing the feet out. And then 2 more. Chop, bum back, stay long, push the feet out, come up. Last time, chop, bum goes back. Now tip, modify as you need, and walk out to your planks position. Planking or push-upping here, my hands are a little bit narrow. Hold your planks position, and what are you going to do here? Create tension, that's right. Squeeze your bum, brace your core, pull on it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 7, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, I lost track of time there. I said 7 a couple times. Here we are.
Come down.
Floor. Let's do a little mobility get up here, emphasizing the do's and the don'ts, but go everywhere movements of our get up. Take a hand, point at the ceiling. Protract the shoulder or reach away from the floor. Then with a straight arm, pull your shoulder blade into its socket. One more time. Push away, pull it in. Now leave it pulled in and cross your chest with that arm. Now let's use our hip extension. Push through the floor, pull on the elbow. Here, gently shrug or sink into that position and then press away to get tall. Go to the hand. At the shoulder, push around forward and then pull back. Thank you, Laura. Sweep, pushing your weight over top of that hand and bridge through. Gently here, could you try to get the elbow towards the floor? Breathe, hold, then maybe add that rotation into it. Then let's press back to the hand and bring the hand up the leg as Lauren plays catch up. Let's repeat that one more time where we'll hinge and just place that hand back on the floor. And is it about the distance of your forearm? Approximately. Let's press back. Let's extend the hip again. Now let's square the lunge. And then the couple favorite lunge tasks include our little hip hikes here, as you just play with that, and as well those anterior and posterior scoops or tilts of those hips. Find a position that's again centered and strong. Initiate by pressing back, extending the hip to tall. We're going to repeat our hinges now.
Hinges. We're going to repeat them. Oh yeah, sorry. I was one step ahead of everyone. Same thing, five again. Take your hands, chop your hips hinge back. Now, reach back, drive your hips through, stand up tall, punch yourself in the butt, punch yourself in the abs. Do that 4 more times. Chop hips, load up hammies and glutes, push the floor away, stand up, punch, punch. 3 more, chop. Hinge, push the floor away, punch, punch. 2 more, chop. And last one, chop. Now up here, I come through the screen and I try to push you over. You don't move. 3, 2, chop again. Walk yourself out to your plank. And I want you to think of that same top position that you were just in here. Ready, set, go, hold. Squeeze your butts. Brace your abs. Pull the floor together underneath you. For 5 more seconds, I could not move you. I'm trying really hard. 2, 1, knees come down. Flip back over to your, flip to your back. And same. Ian, can you do the get up? I was distracted by window closing.
So on that get up, we started with a knee bend, a hand at the ceiling, and the arm that's resting on the floor, again, is about belt line high, extended at the side. First, talk to the shoulder pointing at the ceiling. Protract or reach that shoulder forward and pull it into that retracted position. Repeat again. Press or push away. Retract. Keep it in retraction and cross your heart. From here, extend the hip, pushing through the floor and pulling on that elbow. Gently sag into that shoulder and press away. To the hand. At the shoulder again, protract or round forward and pull it back. As we're doing these positions, which one looks stronger or feels stronger more importantly? From here, I'm going to push, getting a little close to Lauren, we're going to push through this bent knee, transitioning our weight over that hand, and then sweeping a leg through. At this place, we tried to get this forearm on the floor, don't rush that, and then try to open up in that rotation pattern, showing your heart to the wall in front of you. Then press through the hand and extend the hip, pulling that arm up the leg. Repeat that with the hinge, so we can hinge, heart forward on that rotation, hand on the floor. Pull the hand in, extend the hip through. Switching those feet in front in the more conventional way. Not that one.
Whoops.
Woo. See, balance. Got to figure that one out. And then in the lunge, a hip hike, a pull down, a hip hike, a pull down, a tuck, a tilt, that bowl of punch. I like that cue so much. Now from here, we'll push the back foot to the back, the front one forward, and I'll create tension for you to go up.
Oh,
cool, eh?
great.
Very cool.
Neato.
Neato.
All right. Hinges. We just did some, so we're going to change them now to our single leg hinges. Standing though, with 2 feet underneath you in your hinge position first. We're going to go for this set, we're going to go from 2 legs to 1. Next set, we'll do all single legs. So stand in your hinge position. Chop your hips back so you're on 2 feet right now. Now I want you to transfer weight to a single leg, whichever leg you want, and take the other leg, reach it long behind you. That leg that you transferred weight on, nothing should have changed. That shin is still vertical, you're still long in your spine. Push into the floor, drive your hip through to stand all the way up tall. Squeeze that glute, place 2 feet down again in your hinge stance. Same thing other side. Chop, reach back. Transfer weight to that other leg. Keep the shin vertical as you reach your leg long out the back. Pause, and then push down to drive that hip through. 2 feet down, hinge. 2 more, 1 each side. Chop.
I love this drill.
Transfer weight.
It's super hard if you let it be.
Reach the other leg back long. And then stand up tall, hip extends through. Other side. Last one. Chop hinge. Transfer weight. Reach long. Shin still vertical, loading up glute. Stand up tall, hip drives through. 2 feet. Oh, push it up,
Awesome.
Ian. Push it up.
Awesome. You get the lovely, graceful one, and I get the mean one today. That's okay. So here we are in our push-up, and we're just going to keep using that hinge pattern as we get down to the floor. I will be doing modified push-ups from my knees. Lauren has to do the real thing. Before we do the real thing, if we had to do push-ups and the floor was this screen in front of me here, I would place my hands right about there.
Oh.
What about you? Then, if I'm in my plank, here I am, and if I proceed to do my push-up, my elbows and shoulder shape would again look something like this. And maybe I'm blacked out. Something like that. Sometimes it's going to be here. Sometimes it's going to be there. And very, very rarely, if never, is it going to be up there. So just reset that one last time. And as we try these push-ups today, make sure that your hands are in your position because they're a different size and different lengths than ours. But generally, somewhere here. And then at the bottom's position, where we're going to press up from, elbows somewhere here. Find your groove and let's make it strong. Hinge to the floor. Chop, hinge. Walk out. Lauren's doing 100, and we're just going to do 1 over 10 seconds.
Here we go. 5.
10, 9, 8. And then I'm going to say, I need my knees. So I'll place my knees down. I'm going to travel with my knees down for a couple extra seconds. Up, press up, full extension, rest for a second off those hands. I feel I could do that one more time and maintain the same standard, so I'm going to. But maybe if you're doing 5, that's enough. So,
protesting coming.
High planks, push-ups position, pulling myself to the floor.
Keeping your head in line.
Head in line.
Lats engaged. I was just talking for you. Your head's in line.
Boy, it didn't feel like it once you said it.
Nice. And then he's going to hinge to stand back up. Nice. Vertical shins, extend, push the floor away, whammo, bammo.
Shake.
Great. Back to our single leg hinges again. Let's advance it if you'd like. I want you to stand.
I'll be doing the same variation.
Okay. If you'd like to advance it, I want you to pick a leg, and that's the leg you're going to do for 2 in a row. So I'm standing on my right leg. I'm going to hinge both my hips back. My left leg's going to reach long behind me. My right shin is vertical. If this was a deadlift where I was actually lifting a kettlebell, my leg would be off the floor here, reaching long. 3, 2. I stand up because my hip pushes me through. I'm going to stay on this leg and do 2 more. Chop my hips back. Vertical shin. Long spine. Shoulders and hips square to the floor. Stand up tall. 1 more on this leg. If you have to tap down underneath you, that's fine. Try not to be super square to the floor. Do try to be super square to the floor. Stand up all the way tall. Drive your hip through. Shake it out, switch legs. I was going to say, if you're going to fall over, just tap your foot down. Don't whoa, 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 do some crazy save.
Don't try to save it too hard.
All right, second leg. Stand on that second leg. Chop your hips, hinge back, vertical shin. Hips square to the floor, shoulders square to the floor. Foot gripping. Stand up, drive that hip through. 2 more. Chop hip, hinge, square to that floor. Stay long, load up glute, stand up tall. 1 last time. Hips go back, shin stays vertical. Nice long spine. 3, 2, and then stand up by driving that hip all the way through, squeezing glute. Take your time off that, shake it out. We're back to some push-ups. Nice try.
I'm trying to get the push-up. I'll be doing the same thing. I'm going to try 10 seconds down, trying to hold that tops position, modifying with my knees as I need, and zipping up the strength and pressing away. And Lauren's going to do 200 this time.
Yeah. Remember, you can do my 200 from your knees as well. You don't have to be from those toes if you want to link your push-ups.
Hinge.
You also don't have to do 200.
No.
I recommend to
Here we go. So we're starting in the tall position for Team Blue in the back here. And we're pulling ourselves to the ground, as Lauren said, engaging lats and keeping your chin neutral. Let's place our knees down as you need. Continue for an extra 2 seconds to the ground. Yep. And then zip it up. Full extension. and rest.
I'm resting.
And
I'm
let's
done.
do it one more time. Same thing. Open the hands. Load up that high planks position. Pull yourself to the floor. Modify with the knees where you need. Core brace press. Planking position. And as Lauren's cued there, continue to use our hinge. And extend.
There's good news and there's bad news.
What's the bad news?
The good news is it's squat time instead of hinges.
Ooh.
The bad news is Ian had some genius idea this morning that I don't know about.
Nothing is truly genius, though. It's all borrowed or shared or inspired by.
So I have no idea what we're about to get into.
Never met this guy. Rye Hurst. We all know Rye Hurst.
He's a cool dude.
He has this Instagram. Of course, who doesn't know Rye Hurst? Most people might not. This morning, he shared a really fun variation on a squat. We've called our squat stance sumo, but this was really, truly the biggest example of a sumo squat.
All right.
You ready?
What do we do?
I'll go first, and then Lauren, and then you at home.
Oh, goodness.
Stand how you want. Slowly lift up a leg, reach it as high as you safely can, and step out. And then we're going to transfer weight onto that side and lift up as high as we safely can, and then stretch it out. And then just reset that a little bit. He had his leg up here, like he was our ballet instructor, similar to Sky. My leg's somewhere here. Don't care about your hips in a level position. It's going to happen. We practice that other ways. Keep it fun. Open up your stance. Sink into a little horse stance squat. Transfer weight. Reach it. That's not as an easy side for me. Let's do one more each for now. Transfer, kick, down. And last one, kick, down. Come on, that was fun, right? Great. I get the fun stuff. Lauren's going to cue us for more presses or push-ups.
More push-ups. This time, let's all join together and pause in our 3 favorite places of our push-ups. The top, the middle, and the bottom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's favorite. Okay, because we're going to do some squats and we just squatted, could we pull ourselves down to your safe low? And then you're going to have to dip yourself forward and safely find the floor. Walk out to your push-up position. From your knees or your toes, hold this top position right here. Pack your shoulders, brace your abs. Lats are already engaged. 2, 1, continue down to mid-station or 90-ish degrees. 3, 2, 1 more lower. Could you hover just above the floor for 3, 2, come all the way down, take a break. Okay, we're only gonna do 1. Pack your shoulders, tuck your hips from your knees or your toes. 1 unit, chest and hips leave at the same time. Come back down because you probably need to practice that again. 1 unit, no snake. Ready? Tuck, brace, up. Toes tuck, knees lift. Hands walk back, your low squat. So butt drops below knees or close to below knees, chest is up, then stand up. Cool. Now what, sumo man?
Well, I think we all know I'm a little bit of a show-off, so maybe that looked too grand, too great. You can get tremendous benefit by doing the same down here. It's as fun, I promise.
Okay.
Work it's fun. Yeah,
It is fun, yeah.
But work within your ranges of motion, have fun, be inspired by other cultures and movements in this fun variation of our hot sumo squat. Here we go. Stand on a single leg, lift up.
I have a foot slightly turned out, by the way.
Straighten a leg. Fall in a horse stance squat. Then from here, we're doing a weight transfer. Whoops, you might have to touch down. And then, same thing, horse stance squat. Transfer through, extend through the leg, horse stance squat. Extend, this is my harder
As I
side.
land, I'm
What
still
about
trying to
you?
land toe heel. You?
Oh man, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about so many other things.
Toe heel.
Toe ball heel, I like it. One more time. Toe ball heel. Whew.
That was funny.
I like it. I might just
You
have
know
to
what else
throw
is
in
fun?
one more set of that.
3 station
Pause
push-ups.
push-ups, that's fun.
Squat. Tall. Pull yourself down. Knees push out. Chest is lifted. Hang out here for a couple seconds. Then tip forward. Your heels are allowed to now come off the floor. Walk yourself forward. Top position. Ready, set, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mid station. 5. Lower station. 5, 3, 2. All the way down. Tuck hips. 1 unit. Come all the way back down. One more time. Tuck. 1 unit. Walk your hands back to a squat so butt drops. Chest lift. Up tall.
Up tall.
That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the single leg squats. We want to get into some single leg squats today too. So I'd like to get there.
We have so many more days for sumos.
Pardon me?
We have so many more days for sumos.
Oh, we'll just groove that sumo for sure. So Jane Fonda's from that warm up. We're knees over toes. A little bit of some toe balance in there. At least at first, we'll stay off of the tippy toes, but we'll still use them. You ready?
Yes.
Point.
1 leg already.
Slowly, a single leg squat, as Lauren does so beautifully, better on the, okay, sorry, I got confused here. Encouraging that knee over the toe. Gently stand up. Same thing on the other side. Toe of the elevated leg, ankles on that knuckle bone down there on the ankle. The knee over the toe. Breathe, hang out, feel an Achilles stretch, some load on some quads, and then using the hip, extend to tall. Switch. Adding on. To the ankle knuckle, use your balance aid as you need. Knees over toes. Get as safe and strong as you can down low. Now, take that kickstand, push some energy into the toes, and could you sink a little lower? And then using the bent knee, extend the hip to tall. So as you can see beautifully here, Lauren's front leg is bent. Keep it like that, and the back leg straight. Try the same side. Elevate that toe. Knee towards over toe. Get to your safe low. Tap down. Sink a little lower. The front leg stays bent. The back leg gets straight. Bring the hip through. And then the shake and relax. 2 repetitions on the other side. Pull up the leg, toe to ankle. Encourage knee over toe with a light bend. Tap down that elevated foot. Let it take some weight. Convince yourself to go a millimeter lower, and then stand up tall where the leg in the back is straight and the knee in the front might stay bent. Elevate last time. Hook on that ankle. Knee towards over toe. I'll let it take some load. We'll hang out and then use that back leg to extend through. And like usually, reset that with a shake. Rows.
Row
Push-ups.
your boat.
Rows. Let's do some rows.
All right. There's your bell.
Kettlebell.
Got it. Let's take our stance. Hinge at the hips, either on an ottoman or chair,
Yes.
or on your own self.
Get the ottoman. Cue the ottoman.
Cue ottoman entry. Take your imaginary kettlebell in your hand. Protract your shoulder or allow your blade to wrap forward. Now don't bend your elbow and pull your blade back to where you got it. Keep your blade there. Juice an orange in your armpit as you pull with your elbow that 500-pound bell I passed you. Once that elbow gets about parallel with your body, pull your blade back a bit more. Hold your blade there. Arm extends straight. Now protract your blade so blade wraps forward. Blade pulls back. Juice an orange in your armpit to row. Hold. 2, 1. Blade stays. Arm extends. One more time. Blade goes forward. No bend in elbow. Blade retracts. Hold it there. Row through your lat. Pause. Pull the blade back more. Keep your blade there. Extend your arm. Let your bell go to the floor. Stand up tall.
When Lauren says pull that blade back, what I think about, if Lauren just gets a little closer here, is the scoop. So if Lauren has her hand out front and she can row your boat. Yep. And then pull back. She can still have the elbow back, but have her shoulder forward. What I like to think of as I do this is scooping my shoulder blade underneath. Pull that shoulder blade underneath while keeping the elbow in the same position. Not very easy. Work that strength of the rhomboids.
Other side, same bell. Hinge, nice long spine. Arm has imaginary bell. Blade is protracted or wrapped forward. Pull your blade back, don't bend your elbow yet. Once it's stacked, then pull. Juice and orange in your armpit, row. Now just like Ian said, scoop back, keep the blade there, extend the arm. Blade goes with you, it protracts. Blade retracts. Now pull, 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 pull. Scoop the blade, keep the blade there, extend the arm. One last time, protract, retract, hold it, row it, hold it, keep the blade there, extend the arm, let your bell go. Poor neighbors below.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jane.
We're gonna go Jane for the very last time. And that just think of that strength through your back to help you in the push-up and as you sit at the computer or reading the morning paper as you go forward through your day. Strong in the back, but also strong in those feet. So one last time for Jane. Good old Jane. 2 in a row per side.
Somebody has a crush on Jane.
I do. Elevate that outside leg or hold on your balance aid as you need. Take your time as you descend into your squat, single leg. Tap down. Could you sink a little lower, allowing yourself to offload on the kickstand? The front leg stays bent. The back leg extends through fully straight. Elevate that leg for the last time. And same thing. Knee over toe. Hang out in your safe low. Tap down. Transfer some weight, encouraging your body to get a little lower. And then recruit the back to push to the front. And then reset. Other side. Final time. Elevate the leg. For now, take away the daylight between the knees as you hug or adduct into center.
What a lovely breeze.
It feels nice, it does. Then from here, that knee is gonna go over the toe to your safe low. Then tap, sink a little lower, allow that muscle to say, okay, we'll get that tension going. And then hip extension through the back to the front. Elevate that leg for the last time. Knee over toe. Your safe low. Tap. Get lower as you're allowed to. And then extend that hip from the back to the front. And relax.
One last set of rows.
Cool.
All right.
Amazing.
You know what? Let's do
I was going to say standing.
Yeah, we're going to do a vertical row.
Yeah.
Also known as a press. So take that bell and rack this time. Get nice and solid on your feet, your butts, your abs. Vertical forearm, straight wrist. This is bent, this is straight. This is bent, this is straight. Keep it straight. Pack your shoulder. From here, lat goes down, but arm lifts up. All the way to your safe overhead. Once you get to your overhead, reach to the ceiling to hide your ear with your blade. Pull your shoulder down. Keep your elbow straight. Now, lat slaps for everyone. Pull, pull, pull. All the way to the starting rack position. Pause. Regrip, reset. Pack shoulder. Load up lat. Press that 500-pound bell through the ceiling. Your overhead. Reach to the sky. Pull your shoulder down, elbow straight. Now pull, pull, pull like you're doing a chin-up. Hold yourself up on your single side, and then relax. Whew. One arm chin-ups this afternoon. Here we go. Same thing, other side.
There's a bar that you can't really see here, but maybe we should just ask Lauren to show us that one-arm chin-up already.
Yeah, right. It's a very impossible task, just so you know. It's not impossible. Okay. Vertical forearm, wrist, bent, straight, bent, straight. The side body, tall abs, tall butts. You know what I mean? Engage your lat. Keep your shoulder low as you press overhead. All the way to your overhead. Reach to the ceiling. Set your shoulder. Pull, pull, pull. All the way to rack again, keeping straight vertical forearm. Last time to press. Shoulder stays low as arm goes high. Blade comes with you. Blade pulls down. Pull, pull, pull. All the way to your rack. Throw your bell away. Well, that was great, Ian.
Sips of water.
Oh, yeah.
Sumo squats.
And everything
Don't kick
in
your
between.
partner. Have a good day. Thank you so much for joining us here in studio. Always a pleasure training and exploring our bodies as we share with you. We have membership. Thank you for being a member. If you're joining us on YouTube, visit our website at barsandbells.com or subscribe to our channel. Today's Wednesday. So far, we feel both restored and recharged for the rest of our day. Our day includes a little handstand practice later and some beginner kettlebell skills as well. Diversify your training, play with us in the morning, and maybe play with us later in the archives with something different. Thank you again. My name's Ian.
I'm Lauren.
That's strong, Lauren. Together we're simple and strong. I'll call myself simple. I'll call her strong. And we'll have a good day, and we'll see you again.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.